Welcome to yet another Super Auto Pets video by Backpack Brain. Today we're going to be headed right back into the ranked matchmaking. If you're wondering why my voice is in such a tone compared to perhaps what it normally sounds like, it's because I've just spent half the day shouting at IEM Sydney, being in the crowd, enjoying myself, among other things, of course. And really, there's nothing else to it. Let's just hope that this weekly is kind to me and kinder than, well, the experience in the arena is like no other, but I'm gonna try and talk about SAP as well as talk about whatever else was going on today. I wanted to try and get a video out every day. Didn't have time to stream, and I thought, you know what, let's just start recording these instead of uploading them necessarily. This is tough. Logically, this makes the most sense. I want to freeze you for repair. Will be a cliche feat. The cliche feat. I could say a number of strange and cursed things, but out of respect for you and respect for myself, I'll not do that. That's the victory that we needed, or a draw would have been fine. Okay, well, I mean, you don't need to be so kind. This is like Christmas in Super Auto Pets form. This weekly is the same as the one that I had recently. What do you call it? I don't know why I phrased that so bad. It's the same as the one that I just uploaded and the one that I will upload. In that I really want levels next turn. I could try the strategy that a lot of people are trying, which is Ox. Early Ox and Pill. Which is potentially a worthy strategy. We've gotten 2 wins early, but of course wins don't matter. Okay, we'll combine you and we'll get our level. That's largely useless. We'll get you a roll. Or do I want to freeze you? I don't want any of this, particularly speaking. Let's just see what we get. As a unit, this isn't that bad. That's my instinct, at least. Actually, I want to keep it this way. It was a good time. Bought some outrageously overpriced merchandise. That's a little bit too big for me, but better for things like shirts and jackets to be a bit too big than to be too small. If it's too small, you literally can't wear it. If it's too big, you have at least, you know, it's a bit loose or whatever. But I mean, you're not gonna get a custom tailored jersey and jacket. You're buying it mostly for demonstrative purposes, and indeed, it has been demonstrated. You know. Okay. Fortunate that we didn't lose a life there. It looked like it was an inevitability, but it certainly may not be the case. We want you to be like this. I will definitely sell you to buy you. No questions asked. I don't need to freeze you, I can just purchase you. Pretty proximal to some levels. I want you to get the benefit from here, and I want you to get the benefit from the moth. For my sake, I hope this is a relatively fast ranked game, but it doesn't seem like it's necessarily going to be the case. Not that you can determine that from the outset, but yeah. What else are people running? Early eel, not bad, but gets outpaced. Garlic on my peacock would be incredibly beneficial. Okay, we want this. This is actually, I'll freeze you, and if we get a pill. I said if we get a pill, I'm not buying this. I said if we, that's a pill. If I do this, okay. I'll just run it as it is right now, and we'll keep our plan ready. We pill you for a buff, we get the clownfish in, we get some more levels, and then we just go crazy. Clownfish is... it was always a bit too overpowered before it got the nerf. It's just a higher tier now. So it's still as good as it was. This is like it's organic instead of leveled up, but maybe it just deserves to be that good. I should have frozen the pill I had earlier, but I didn't. My instincts of sap aren't quite in check at the moment. I hope you can forgive me. We take that loss. You're on 2 health. I think you deserved a little bit of charity. We'll pill you immediately. We want this. We want that. Just give me some stats. I should probably move you to the end, but I'm not sure it necessarily matters. There has to be some sort of like mathematical perfection of like logic to whether having like this at the back, this at the front. Like it probably depends on a whole range of factors. If you're 1v1ing, then of course no strict logic will help. You want to match to the person you're going up against, but I mean, these are all practical concerns that I'm not at present concerning myself with. We have kind of an interesting scaling setup though. I don't think I've ever tried the clownfish newly existing. That's unfortunate. Well, I think these lives lost are kind of anomalies in an otherwise. Okay, well, thank you. We want this. I would rather roll for levels, would I? I could... you know, I think we need the stats now. We need to start getting the stats now, in any case. And this silk moth, with the garlic, it makes sense because you get reduced, you take reduced damage. You're more likely to benefit from the effect of the silk moth multiple times, as intended. But I think it has to go. I've kept around silk moths multiple times in excess of how long I should have actually kept them around. The math works out perfectly for us there, but even if it didn't, I think we're fine. We eliminate you. Perfect. Nothing really enticing. Can't say no. Yeah, you getting garlic is not the end of the world. You getting melons is also ideal. I think the silk moth goes next turn. We cut our losses. Put it that way. I think we want to keep the garlic on the peacock because the peacock has the hit trigger downside or whatever it is, effect, whatever you want to call it. Thinking about the concept of intangibles, kind of things that can't really be conveyed until you experience them, you know. There's a relatively broad range of such experiences. Oh, you beat us earlier and we've now knocked you down a peg. Enjoy it, brother, but... okay, you're gone. You're being used for melon. You're a sizable stats bonus and I think deserve to be there. You need to exist. Given that we're gonna be probably doing some buying and selling of our own, I think this makes a lot of sense. I think you should be at the front. yeah, overall, I think you should be at the front. You should probably be here, just in case something gets, like, I don't know, what, is there anything I can snipe? Currently, no. So I think it makes sense to do this, but, yeah, I'll freeze you, because you're a good stats producer. This penguin is too slow, but anyway, as I was saying. The intangibles, you know, the roar of the crowd, the energy that rushes within you is like the moments where you let free of inhibitions. You just stop worrying about whether other people, you know, call you cringe for enjoying something, you know. Where, you know, you let loose a loud cheer, someone looks at you, they're like, this guy is just being a bit annoying. The appropriate response is actually, you know, why aren't you cheering? Why aren't you getting up and enjoying yourself? What's stopping you? What's inhibiting rather you? We want to combine you, and doesn't matter where we put you really, so we'll just keep around the swordfish for the time being. I think we're ready for a dragon. Well, our front line is quite strong, and we are in the process of garnering the Nyala to have benefit, so you're lucky. One more stats benefit and I think I would have had you, but funny that the clownfish shows up now. It would have been nice to know about it, but not the case. Lemon I think is better than garlic. That's very nice. I don't... I would like you. Hold on. Let me think about this. You up front means we definitely need melon up front in every case. Which means we don't really want peanut jar. The coconut tree would only really be beneficial on you, but you have a perk already, so the relative benefit is not necessarily there. I would like the stats, and I will continue to keep that mindset. We'll keep it that way, since we can sell the mongoose and experience no negative effects as a result. We stay winning. Sell you. I mean, if we can choose, we're obviously going to take the melon. A rare opportunity to get you in the squad and give a couple of neat little benefits. I don't know if necessarily it's worth freezing another turtle. I would rather have the slots open for like a dragon. And we want a mushroom. This is mushroom weekly, right? Yes, it is. So we want a mushroom in the Nyala, and we're gonna use the immediate +6/+6 +2/2 for an insane stats boost. We've kind of been getting relatively lucky, is what I would call it. Lucky, and in some ways, in inadvertent ways. Your mosquito has done its job, and for that I can only give it respect. Fair enough. You're fighting from the bottom, and you know what? What can I say? Okay, nothing here entices me. That's what we needed. We want you, you're gone. You've been purchased. You've been sold. We want this and we want that. Can't roll, but it is what it is. You are now very strong units. This level 3 mosquito, listen, you got lucky against me, brother, but it's not gonna end like that every time. Like, This peanut jar business you got going on, it's unsustainable. Or maybe you don't need to be sustained. Maybe you just need to win a few runs right now. Okay, come on now. That's a win. Literally like any other turn. Okay, well... Give me a roll. I want the stats on the melon more than I want this one guy. Freeze me here. You're blessing me, but I don't know if it's too little too late. If anything, we want you up front to yeah, to absorb something, I think. If anything. This makes the most sense to me. 6 to the lowest health enemy kills the mongoose, which summons something. There's nothing here is really that strong by itself. I mean, a gorilla can be, I guess. Okay, well, I didn't expect to lose, but a top 4, -1. You know what? Let's just... Seeing as I kind of... I feel like the ramp of the content was kind of rising, and then we abruptly ended here, so I'll just give a quick thoughts. That should not have happened, but I also think we got a few very unlucky matchup-specific rounds, and we still ended up only losing 1 elo, which means, you know, we took the opportunities that were given to us, and we did well. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Backpack Brain, your boy Backpack Brain, as I think I once said. Let me know if you enjoyed my relatively monotone, sultry tones, dulcet tones, or whatever the phrase is. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and perform interactions. It always helps out in the algorithm and such. And enjoy.